We're here back at the Fantasy Bar Monday on tap. 6 of my favorite plays for you on FanDuel and DraftKings, including a couple guys I think are in a good spot for a home run. We'll knock out our catcher position on DraftKings. What team am I looking to stack? I think could be off the radar tonight. A starting pitcher in a smash spot. And of course, my favorite play on the slate. Who are we talking about? Belly up to the Fantasy Barn. Find out. Welcome in, guys. Monday edition Beers Daily Fantasy Six-Pack. Hope everybody out there had a great weekend. Thank you, as always, for stopping by and checking out today's video. Before we get into the plays, you guys know the drill by now. Take a second, click that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and check us out over at scoresandodds.com/beer. That link in the description of the video. Tons of great sports betting information, analytics, and premium picks over there for you in all of the major sports. All right, Monday on tap. Some weather looking a little bit dicey in some spots. We got some cold weather, got potential rain, so we'll keep an eye on that. Any adjustments will be made in the YouTube comment section. We also have a game at Coors Field, some solid options there. I'm not going to bog down the video with a bunch of picks from Coors. You know to look there first. So, just so you know, we tend to avoid Coors Field, give you some spots outside of Coors, and let's do that. Let's start at shortstop with Willy Adames of the Brewers. Now, Adames been a little bit quiet here of late, but we've seen some massive games out of this guy already this season. Multiple games of over 20 fantasy points here to open the season here over the first couple weeks. Been very good. Righty on righty, 250 ISO, 391 WOBA. And that's all the batting average in balls in play, under 300 here. So those numbers could be even higher for Willy Adames. Flexen has always had issues with righties, no different since the start of last season. 351 WOBA allowed, ISO over 200, and a huge power mix here. 45% fly ball rate, 47% hard contact rate to righties. Adames in a great power spot here against Chris Flexen. All right, let's get some more power at third base with Patrick Wisdom of the Cubs. Now, Wisdom on a big-time power tear right now. 3 home runs over the last 3 games. To no surprise, leads this Cubs team in both WOBA and ISO against left-handed pitchers. 331, that ISO, a massive number since the start of last season. Now, Moeller, not a huge strikeout pitcher, which is great against a guy like Wisdom who strikes out a ton, so we kind of negate some of that. He also gives up a ton of hard contact at 46%, which, again, a power hitter will want that hard contact allowed. I think Wisdom makes it 4 in a row here. Goes yard tonight against Mr. Moeller. All right, let's go to catcher. Let's knock that out over on DK with Sean Murphy of the Braves. Now, FanDuel, you always have the option. I don't hate him over there. The numbers are good enough where you can plug this guy in the lineup, still feel good about it. Hits in the heart of this potent Atlanta order and been on fire of late. 7 hits, 2 home runs, 8 RBIs over the last 8 games. Hits lefties very well. 255 ISO, 386 the weighted OBA over his last about 180 at-bats against left-handed pitching. Weather's also going to throw a lot of fastballs over half the time. That's his primary pitch to righties. Not good against Murphy. 443 WOBA against that pitch, and we're talking an ISO at almost 400. So another good home run spot. Knocks your catcher out on DraftKings. You can use him over on FanDuel here as well. All right, back to the infield next with Nathaniel Lowe of Texas. So another hot hitter here, 11-game hitting streak for Lowe coming into tonight's game. So we'll see, and we hope he keeps that going for us here tonight. Been good against right-handers to open this 2023 season. WOBA sitting at 370, ISO approaching 250. And Jordan Lyles has always had issues with left-handed hitters. So we'll look at a sample size since the start of last season. As expected, not great. WOBA over 350, ISO well over 200. Our power mix in play as well at 40 and 43%. Low, a solid option. This Texas team, somewhat boring without Corey Seager. Not a lot of big names in that lineup. Think it could be a sneaky stack for you here on the Monday night slate. So, speaking of stacking these Texas Rangers, let's go to the outfield with Adolis Garcia. Again, not a lot of big names in this lineup, so I think we can get some low ownership here on these players, on these stacks. And Lyles, not just bad against lefties, not been good against righties to open the season. We'll get to that here in a moment. But Garcia, to no surprise, leads this team in ISO. Big-time power here, 210 against right-handers since the start of 2022 to open the year. Jordan Lyles, 373 WOBA allowed to righties, 41% fly ball rate, 43% hard contact rate, strikeout rate at just 12%. So again, a guy like Garcia who tends to strike out a lot, gonna negate some of that here. Jordan Lyles, horrible against lefties, not been good against righties to open the season. Let's stack these Texas Rangers here tonight against Jordan Lyles. All right, it's time to take a look at my favorite play for Monday night. Before we do that, let's continue our Beast of the Night contest. Very easy to play. Just get in the comment section right below the video and guess fantasy points for my highest scoring hitter. Already gave you 5 bats here. Don't even need to guess which guy it is. Just the fantasy points on DraftKings tonight. Closest guess can win themselves a free week of RotoGrinders Premium. All right, let's wrap this baby up. My favorite play for Monday night. You know, Mass, the Beast of the Night. All right, Beast time. So clearly we've given you 5 bats. We got a pitcher to go. We're going to stay with the Texas Rangers. Keep the stack rolling with Jacob DeGrom against the Kansas City Royals. Tonight's Beast of the Night. Now, not often I put a pitcher in the Beast spot, try to give you a hitter there, but DeGrom is in a smash spot here tonight. Last start came against this Kansas City Royals team, struck out 9 hitters in 7 innings in that one, and off to a tremendous start here on the season. We're talking a strikeout rate at near 41% to open this season. You look at this Kansas City lineup, not a single hitter with an ISO over 200 against righties. You know there's not a lot of power in this lineup. 6 of the projected starters, 20% or higher strikeout rate against right-handed pitching. I think Jacob DeGrom strikes out double-digit Royals here on this start here tonight. Price is fair. You can make it work. It works well with our Texas bats as well. Jacob DeGrom, easily my favorite play on the board in tonight's Beast of the Night. All right, guys, that'll do it for our Monday night 6-pack. If you have any comments, questions, or feedback, hit me up in the comment section right below the video. Don't forget, fantasy points on DraftKings for my highest scoring hitter for a shot at some free RotoGrinders Premium. Thumbs up button if you have not already, and make sure you subscribe to the channel. For RotoGrinders.com, I am Beer saying salut, guys. Best of luck on tonight's slate. We'll be back again with another video tomorrow. Go win some money. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Hey, thanks for checking out our videos. If you want more expert advice on DraftKings, FanDuel, or any other daily fantasy sports, make sure you check out the current videos playlist